it.
Pardon?
I didn't count it.
But just guess, like have a guess. Estimate it.
There
What
is
could it be?
any much homework. I am doing like sometimes I am writing some homework and playing. Writing, playing.
Means from my point of view, what I do, I go to my playlist of my favorite songs and just put it on. Like in the vibe you will write now. In the music side, you just write the questions. So like it's a lot of soothing and your concentration makes it on. Like you don't give up from your studies. Your concentration is fully there. Like and also from the vibe of the song, like you won't even feel bored even. That's a lot thing. Like
You
one
won't
day
feel
I didn't.
you won't feel humdrum. 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 Okay. Boredom. Humdrum. Advanced. Okay. Hey, Anirudh,
Yes, ma'am.
what are you
And the
eating
same
now?
thing also happens with me also.
What happened?
Whenever my parents are gone and they have given me a lot of burden of work, I just take out my headphones and just put it to my mobile and then listen the song and write. And sometimes when the song is on the full volume, then sometimes I write the lyrics of that song instead of
Okay.
writing the question answers.
Oh wow, Anirudh. Everyone is listening to you. Mama and Papa, they are in your surrounding now.
And
You are
nobody
not-
is in my surrounding.
Oh. So you are spilling the beans, right? Don't spill the beans. Okay. What is the meaning of spill the beans?
Ma'am, I don't know.
Okay. Sai, spill the beans. It means like
And we have
don't
just started in the previous classes.
yeah, spill the beans means to disclose all the secrets.
Yeah,
Spill the
to
beans.
like unwrap our secrets.
Yeah. But
And I
actually,
was
Anirudh,
absent that day, I think.
no. Actually, what happened? Actually, he was in flow and he let the cat out of the bag. He is not aware of that. Okay. Anirudh,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
let the cat out of the bag. Okay. We all have just now aware of your secrets, Anirudh. So you have spilled the beans, right? And there is another like idiom that is called let the cat out of the bag.
Also, it is keep it under the wraps.
Yeah. Let the cat out of the bag. What happened, Anirudh? Just listen to me very carefully.
Yes, ma'am.
Let the cat out of the bag. It means by mistake, means by slip of tongue. You have just throw out or just you vomit or I would say throw out everything, whatever was there hidden in your stomach or in your heart. You just all thrown out. Okay, that is you let the cat out of the bag. Now everyone knows about you. Okay, what you do secretly. Spill the beans means it is something like that. Again, don't spill the beans means don't disclose all the secrets, right? Openly, right? Dash, how are you today, dear?
Ma'am, good evening. I am great. What's about you?
I'm thriving, dear. Thank you for asking. Hey, Aryan. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, how did you late today?
Ma'am, I came from Cricket Academy.
Okay, today it was a cat week. Okay, fine. So see, like I'm just going to just share with you some more. Good evening, Sunita. Mhm. Good evening, Sunita.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Good evening, ma'am. Yes. So, ma'am, how are you today and where are you from? Could you please brief me about yourself, please?
आप बोलो.
Yes. What's your name, dear? I guess you have joined through your mama's ID, right? What's your name?
My name is Rishika Sharma.
Rishika. Okay, Rishika, now tell me about yourself.
Myself.
I study.
I study in 5th class.
Hmm?
My father's name is Himanshu Sharma. My mother's name is Sunita Sharma. My
Mhm.
school name is Om Prakash Bal Vikas Mandir. My
Mhm.
I am 10 years old.
Mhm.
My hobby is dancing.
Mhm. Okay. So, what do you really love to do in your free time? Yes. Rishika, what do you do in your free time, dear?
I like to do playing
What kind of games do you really love to play?
Game बताओ.
I like to play game Ludo
Ludo. So, with whom do you play?
with my sisters.
How many siblings do you have?
3.
They are younger to you or elder to you?
Elder.
Okay, fine. So, you play with them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now my next question goes for you. Why do you want to learn this language, dear?
Sorry, ma'am, I can't hear you.
Why do you want to learn this language? Mhm. Did you understand my question, Rishika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now if I ask you, Rishika, why do you want to eat that apple? Because I'm hungry, right? I love
Yes.
it. I love apple. So likewise, why do you want to learn this language? Mhm. You want to learn English language, right?
Yes. I love
Why?
to speak
Mhm.
English.
You love to communicate in English, right, with people. So
Yes.
do you have any friend who is very good in English? Any friend? Do you have any friend with whom you just communicate in this language? कोई आपके दोस्त है जिनके साथ आप इंग्लिश में बात करते हैं?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So do you usually talk with your parents at home? Mama, Papa?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Got it. So how long have you been learning this language? Or you have been speaking in this language?
I can understand you.
Ma'am, I can't understand your question.
You didn't understand. So आप कब से जो है इंग्लिश में बात करना सीखे हैं? बिकॉज आप आंसर दे रहे हैं मुझको, तो आप कब से सीखे हैं? जैसे आपको मेरी बात अभी समझ नहीं आ रही है, इट्स ओके, बट आपने जो लर्निंग इंग्लिश है कब से करना सीखा? कब से बोल रहे हैं आप? 2 years, 3 years? When you were, yeah, just
Last 1 year.
last 2 years?
1 year.
1 year? Okay, got it. So do you usually talk with your mom or papa, or both?
Both.
Both. And what about your sisters? They also talk with you?
No.
They don't talk? Okay, fine. Okay, lovely. Uh, okay, Rishika, just tell me, do you know a noun?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, fine. Do you know your name?
Yes, ma'am.
Also बोलना.
Okay, fine. What is your name?
My name is Rishika.
Rishika is your name. Okay, just look at your surrounding, check everything. What is there in your surrounding in the room, particularly? Just quickly tell me. 10 things in your surrounding.
बताओ.
Ma'am, almirah, door, fan, AC, printer, watch, washing machine, TV, bed.
And your mom,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So listen, all these things are noun. Noun means naming word. Okay? Means name means naam. इस नाम से आप किसी को call करते हैं. Got it? That is noun.
ओके मैम बोलो ना.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, lovely. Okay, so Nishita, mute
Yes,
yourself.
ma'am.
Mute yourself. Because your voice, my voice is echoing.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, ma'am, but I can't hear you.
Okay. Listen.
Yes,
आपकी
ma'am.
voice आप ना अपने उसको mute करो. Mic को mute करिए.
Mute करो.
Thank you. Because मेरी voice echo हो रही है वहाँ से. Okay, fine. So what I want, Rishika, I'm just going to teach something. Okay, just listen to me. Okay, got it? Though it is quite advanced now, but yeah, please try to understand. Okay. So guys, now today, Anirudh, listen to me. Are you there? Be active.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't look here and there. Okay. Now today we are going to learn something new. Okay. जब आप किसी का ध्यान रखते हैं, राइट, तो उसको इंग्लिश में क्या बोलेंगे अनुरुद्ध? कि मेरी मम्मा मेरा ध्यान रखती हैं. हाउ डू यू से दिस Anirudh? How can you say this particular sentence? My mother dash me. So what dash me? My mother?
Ma'am cares.
Huh?
Ma'am cares.
My mother cares me. Okay, fine, good. Is there any other way to speak this care instead of care?
Look after. Ma'am, look after.
Exactly. My mother looks after.
Tell me.
My mother looks after me, right? Mama मेरा ध्यान रखती है, right? So now what I want you to know quickly, one sentence from your end, अगर समझ में आ गया तो, yeah, quickly. Aryan, one sentence.
But I raised my hand first.
Oh, sign. Okay, come up.
Okay, ma'am. I always take care of my cousins.
So instead
Sorry,
of
I always look after my cousins. Sorry.
yeah, I always look after my cousin. Fine. Divya,
Ma'am, may I? It's my turn.
guys, you raise your hand first.
My friends don't look after me, so I'm trying to not doing the friendship with her.
I don't want to carry on this friendship with her, right? Dash,
Okay, ma'am. My dog is very faithful. He always look after me if someone beat me.
it always looks after me. Third person singular number, looks after. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
It will change according to tense. If it is present simple, looks after according to subject. And if you are talking about past, so looked after, has looked after, have looked after, according to tense, it will change. Okay, this is again verb, phrasal verbs. Okay, if you remember,
Okay,
I
ma'am.
just taught earlier as well, verb plus preposition. Okay, and when verb and preposition comes together, joins together, so the new verb just evolve and it just consists a different meaning itself. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
now who is next? Anirudh, come up. Not Aryan. First Aryan. Aryan, raise your hand.
Okay, ma'am. Our teacher, look after us.
Our teacher,
Look after us every time.
look after. Teacher, look after. Is it right? Yeah.
It should be looks after.
Yes,
Yeah,
looks
look.
after. It should be looks after Aryan.
Our teacher, look every time. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you, dear, today?
Ma'am, I am in excellent speech. What about you?
Couldn't be better. Thank you for asking. Janvi, you are late today. Why? Why are you late
Ma'am,
today?
because today, as you know that I'm joining another batch also. So for that purpose, I was talking to sir.
Okay, fine. No
And
worries.
after that,
So look.
I did my work.
Okay, fine. So look after. Is it clear to everyone who is left? Uh, what is her name? Anshika. Anshika or what? Huh? Rishika. Rishika. Do you have any
Yes,
sentence?
I look after my younger sister when my mom not at home.
Okay, when my mom is not present at home.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that's it.
Mute yourself. Yeah, please. Sujita, come up.
I always look after my pet.
Someone just shared the same sentence. Can you change your sentence?
Ma'am, who's okay? My mother look after my sister. My mother look after my sister.
Looks after, not look after.
Okay.
My mother looks after the
Looks
entire
after-
family. Our entire family. My mother looks after our entire family. Only not your sister. Right? All the member of the family.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Mm. Janvi.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, should I share two sentences?
Yeah, why not? Please.
Okay. So my first sentence is my mother's dialogue is I need someone dependable to look my kids while I am at work. And my second sentence is that okay, my mother says that take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Always she says to me. And then I said to her that don't worry about me. I can look after myself. I don't need anybody's help.
Okay. I said to her or I told her. Okay. Fine. Good.
Okay.
Who is next? Anirudh, are you done?
Yes,
Anirudh?
ma'am, I said the sentence about look after. But then my sister is coming and asking for this thing.
Okay, so you should look after her. Give it to her. Give it to her.
I am giving, but she is still crying.
Okay, now mute yourself. Now the next is pick up. Right? Pick up. So pick up means what? To collect something or someone. Okay, to collect something or someone. So you may say that mm, would you mind picking up some vegetables on your way to home? मम्मा पापा को कह सकती हैं कैसे कह सकती है मम्मा
Then I have one sentence.
would you mind picking up
Can you
some
speak again?
vegetables
Hello.
on your way back to home?
Ma'am, I can't understand. Do you?
Can you
Can you
speak?
please speak again?
Okay. So I must say, first of all, you just check uh, chat section. Can you access the chat section? Do you know where is the chat section?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go in the message box. Check it. Listen, guys. Would you mind? हम इस सेंटेंस का कब यूज करते हैं? Would you mind? This is very polite way of asking to someone to do something. आपको बुरा तो नहीं लगेगा? हम पूछते हैं ना ऐसे. आपको बुरा तो नहीं लगेगा अगर आप ऑफिस से घर की तरफ आ रहे हैं तो थोड़ा सब्जी ले आना, पिकिंग अप, कुछ ले लेना, collect something, right? Sometimes we just pick up some kids as well, right? Your parents just pick you up from your school, right? When the school is over, right? So say this is something like cab. Cab, if you have booked any cab, so the cab would come to pick you up from your place till means and it drop you at your destination so that the cab person would pick you up. So pick up means particularly to collect something or someone. Got it? Now what I want you just come up with your sentences. And now Rishika, is it
Ma'am, I
clear?
have.
The sentence is clear? Rishika?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Anirudh, come up.
So then my sentence is that whenever the treasure hunters from my neighborhood go to any beach or any place where are many of the minerals, they always pick up some minerals like diamonds, gold, and etc.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I?
Hmm? No, Aryan. First Aryan. Aryan, come up.
Okay, ma'am. My friend is always picking up a, a nice thing. Whatever is he buying for me?
Whatever is.
He buying for me.
My friend always picks up. Right?
Okay. My friend always picks up a nice thing for me.
But there is no connection now. Picks up from where? Whenever my
Okay.
friend
I will-
go for an
My
go for
friend
shopping.
always picks up a new thing from the store.
Okay, fine. Who's next? Dash.
Ma'am, next may?
Okay, Divya first, then Dash.
Ma'am, I'm there.
Oh, really? You are there. Just wait. Hold your
Yeah.
horses. Yeah, hold your horses. Okay. Janvi, quickly come up. Don't spill
Ma'am,
the
you
beans.
sent me.
Keep your sentences secret, okay? Okay, Janvi, come up.
Okay, ma'am. So whenever my mother see to my clothes at that they are in the floor, so she says, "Your clothes are on the floor. Keep them up."
Pick them up. Keep them up, not pick them up.
Okay, pick them up.
And guys, please check. Sai, your turn.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, you said me to say.
Divya, already everyone has raised their hand. Just keep on raising your hand. According to that, I will just call. Yes, Sai, please.
Okay, ma'am. I always pick up precious and good looking stones on reaching the mountains.
I couldn't get you, Sai. Please come up. I always pick up stones now on reaching the
Yeah.
mountain. I didn't get you, please. The concept is not clear to me. The context is not clear to me.
Like if there is a, if I have a stone collection, then I would gather them. I would pick up them.
Huh?
So
So
in that context,
reach the mountain.
I always collect precious stones on reaching the mountain.
Okay, on reaching the mountain. Okay, got it. Okay. Who's next? Here. Dash, come up.
Okay, ma'am. When I when I was coming back to back from my uncle's home, I thought to pick up some chocolate and chips for me.
Mhm. Okay, fine. Sujita or Divya, whosoever, please come up.
Yes, ma'am. I pick up one textbook from my sister.
Divya,
I will pick up my friend from tuition after after doing my homework.
after,
Doing my
off,
home after
after,
after doing
Sujita,
my homework.
after. Sujita, just teach her. Okay, Sujita, teach her. After should become after.
Ma'am, she
That's
is
necessary.
saying the after. I am saying
Yeah,
the after.
yes. Not, neither after, not after. It's after. Um, okay. Now, Rishika, your turn.
Ma'am,
Rishika, come up with your
ma'am,
sentence.
ma'am, ma'am, something right or wrong?
Correct. Now, mute yourself, please. Rishika, come up.
Yes, ma'am.
Your sentence.
When I go to the market, I pick up my favorite toys.
Okay, fine. Um, Next is get along. Get along means have a friendly relationship, right? Get along means have a friendly relationship. जब किसी आपका किसी से अच्छा दोस्ती का व्यवहार है, it can be with your siblings as well. If you get along with your siblings, it means you have a good bonding with your siblings, right? That is called get along. Okay, fine. So now come up with your sentences.
Ma'am, can you give an example?
For example,
Ma'am,
friend doesn't my friend doesn't get along with me. Okay, it means she doesn't behave nicely, right?
ma'am, can
Yes,
I tell
Divya,
one example?
please. Yeah.
I along my parents and my sister.
Wait. Rishita, you just keep yourself muted, okay? There's some problem, I guess. Yeah, Sujita, please.
Yes, ma'am. I get along with my parents and my sister.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I know?
Yeah, get
But I
along.
raised my hand.
First of all, guys, just raise your hand. Then after, I will just allow you. Raise your hand, everyone. I will not allow anyone. Raise your hand. Side, come up.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat, ma'am?
Our teacher gets along with her. Our teacher gets along with all the students easily.
Okay. So it means your teacher and students have a good relationship. Okay. And the
Ma'am,
sentence I have mentioned.
excuse me,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
this
Can
is
you
again
explain
muted.
the meaning of get along?
Okay,
Ma'am,
I'm
this is again muted.
yourself. Mute yourself.
म्यूट करो.
Rishita, I think there is some problem at your end now. Whenever you are just unmuting yourself, so my voice is echoing. This class, no, there is some very noisy. So whenever you are speaking, it's okay. Then after just please, I request mute yourself. Okay. Listen, get along means जब किसी का अच्छा रिश्ता होता है. अगर आप कहते हैं किसी के साथ आपका संबंध बहुत अच्छा है, तो आप कह सकते हैं we have means my friend and I get along with each other. इसका मतलब हम दोनों में एक अच्छी बॉन्डिंग है. बट मैंने सेंटेंस लिखा है माई फ्रेंड डजंट गेट along with me. इसका मतलब मेरी जो सहेली है, जो मेरी फ्रेंड है, उसके साथ मेरे साथ कुछ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है, अच्छा रिश्ता नहीं है. राइट? हम दोनों के बीच में अच्छे रिश्ते नहीं है. इट मीन्स शी मीन्स वी डोंट गेट along with each other. इसका मतलब ये है हम दोनों के बीच में अच्छा रिश्ता नहीं है. और मैं कह सकती हूँ माई फ्रेंड डजंट गेट along with me, मतलब मेरी जो फ्रेंड है वो मुझसे अच्छा व्यवहार नहीं करती है. गेट along का मतलब ये है. राइट?
Ma'am, may I share my sentence?
Yes,
Wait,
ma'am.
first raise your hand.
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Okay. Divya, come up. Raise your hand, everyone.
My father, we get along with me in studies. My father get along with me in studies.
Okay. Who's next?
Ma'am,
Anirudh?
ma'am, me. Yes, ma'am. I have raised my hand.
Sujita, again raise your hand once more. Go.
Ma'am, I
I
raised
will
my
not allow. Aryan, come up. Anirudh, sorry. Anirudh, come up.
hand. So my sentence is that whenever my neighbors play with my sister, they always get along with my sister and then play. Ma'am, may I?
Okay. Aryan,
I get along everything in the examination.
I?
I get along everything that I need in the examination.
Am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am, you're audible.
Hello? Okay. Sunita. After Aryan, Sunita. Sunita, not.
Yes, ma'am.
Rishita. Yeah. Rishita, just come up with your sentence.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please 1 second.
Okay, fine. Repeat that. Sujita, come up.
Yes, ma'am. I get along with my friend and she is also get along with me.
So instead of that, you can say, I get along with my friend and vice versa. Vice versa is something return, opposite. Okay. How I get along with my friend, she also do the same and vice versa. Okay. Or you can say instead of that, my friend and I get along with each other. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All are done now. Now, Nishita, you are left.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I am left. I get along with I
Why
get
did you
along
raise your hand?
I get along with my father when he's playing with me.
Okay. Now, Aryan, Dash, come up.
Okay, ma'am. When I was going to the mall, I saw my closest friend. I get along with him.
Mama, can I?
Who is this?
Janvi.
Why didn't you raise your hand? Just tell me, Janvi.
Ma'am, because I'm not able to raise my hand.
Okay, now come up.
Okay. My sentence is husband and wife. Okay. Husband and wife always got along better when their kids are around. When their kids were around.
Come again.
Okay. My sentence is husband and wife always got along better when their kids were around.
Are you speaking in past tense? I'm talking about past tense. Just go in a flow in
Yeah.
present tense, please. Present. Or you can say those couple got around. Then it's okay. Got
Okay.
it? But because you are
Yeah.
talking about someone specific, right? So you are talking
Hmm.
about past, means something has happened. So go with those couples got along with each other. Okay, so it's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now is there any doubt, guys? इसको लेके कोई doubt तो नहीं है? Okay, fine. Our next phrasal verb is put off. Yes, put off. Any idea? Put off means nothing but
Ma'am.
procrastinate.
Ma'am.
To procrastinate. You know meaning of procrastination? Procrastinate? No? Right? What is procrastination?
No, ma'am.
Sai knows. Janvi also knows. Aryan, what about you?
Yes, ma'am.
You people all
Ma'am, get
should be
out.
aware of this. Newcomers is okay. What about old users, old students? What is the meaning of procrastination? Sai?
The meaning of procrastination is to delay our work.
Yes, exactly. To procrastinate. So it is something put off. Yeah, Divya. Now her bulb is turning on. Divya, remember procrastination?
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you forget this term? Though you people are not using, but whenever you are listening, at least you should understand the term. Please try to be in touch. Okay, so now put off means to postpone something. To postpone or to procrastinate. Okay, now could you please come up with any sentence, Sai? Or should I? I'm just fabricating one of the sentence, right? Put off. There
Okay,
is a
ma'am.
very famous saying that is don't put off till tomorrow. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. जो आज कर सकते हो आज का काम कल पे मत छोड़ो, right? There's a famous saying. ठीक है? Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today, right? चलिए. Now come up with your sentences. If you have any doubt, quickly ask me. Put off का मतलब ये होता है अपने काम को पोस्टपोन करना, आज ना करके कल कर लेंगे, राइट? स्थगित करना. Put off का मतलब ये होता है. Suppose there was a meeting, okay, and the meeting was going to organize this afternoon, right? But what is there? Due to just some reasons, some unavoidable reasons, the मीटिंग वाज पोस्टपोन्ड till tomorrow. कल के लिए मीटिंग को पोस्टपोन कर दिया गया. Okay, so now come up.
When should I?
Raise your hand first. Don't tell me. Ask me.
Ma'am, I can't raise my hand
Okay,
first.
can we accept you? Everyone, please raise your hand.
Ma'am, I raised my hand first.
Dash, come up. Dash,
Yes, ma'am.
your turn. Come up.
Okay, ma'am. I have my friend had given me a new dress. When I wear it, I don't like it, so I put off it.
I put off it. I just keep it side. It is different. The context is different. Okay. Do you have any other sentence in your hand, Dash?
Other sentence. Okay, ma'am. When when I was using my TV's remote, by mistake his cells put off.
I am not getting you. Miss, what is Miss? Actually, what did you understand with this particular phrase? First of all, you tell me, Dash.
Ma'am, it means that when I'm using the cells, by mistake the cells uh, get out or get out uh, got out from the remote.
Put off, what does it mean? Put off का क्या मतलब होता है? Put off का मतलब होता है कोई चीज टालना, स्थगित करना, रोकना. आज का काम कल पे टाल देना. ये अभी नहीं करेंगे. That is put off. Suppose you have been given any homework. Okay, so you have completed Hindi task. Now you are trying to put off your math task. You are thinking, okay, tomorrow I will do, not today. You are trying to put off your task. To delay. Dash, did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
To delay something. That is put off. So now correct your sentence and come up with the right sentence. In between that, Sai, come up with.
Due to due to Ram's due to Ram's nature of putting off, he failed in the exam this time.
Janvi, I guess
Janvi, please
voice
mute yourself.
from there. Mute yourself, Janvi. Sai, come up with your sentence once more.
Okay, ma'am. Due to Ram's nature of putting off things, he failed again in the exam.
Okay. The nature of putting off possesses by Ram causes his failure. Correct, Sai? Come up, come up. Repeat this sentence once more.
Yes, ma'am.
Repeat this sentence once more. The nature of
The nature of my the nature of my
the nature of
the-
putting off the things.
the nature of putting off things made Ram in such a trouble.
Good. Now got it? Try to fabricate in some different way. Just what I want, Sai, from you particularly, I want think in some different way. Sentence structure should be quite different, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Elegant. Okay,
Okay.
try.
Due to due to I due to I put off my less important tasks, I'm able to complete my work for the exam, and later on I was also and then later on I will also be able to complete my project.
So you started with due to my putting off. Instead of that, you can say due to the nature of putting off mine, right? You have the nature of putting off the things, right? So you can add that nature over there, right? Got it? Means things will be not means that kind of ambiguous will not be there, right? It will be crystal clear, right? There should not be any ambiguity. Clear? Blindness should not be there, right? Okay, fine. Now, Divya, come up.
My friend Harita put off her homework when the holidays are there.
When? What? When?
Means I'm trying to say that when there are holidays.
Okay. Now come up your sentence holidays. Now come up your sentence. Come up with your sentence quickly.
Okay, ma'am. My friend Harita put off put, put off her homework in holidays, right?
Okay, during holidays.
During holidays.
Okay, fine. Uh, Rishita.
Yes, ma'am. My school picnic put off day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Ma'am, it's my turn.
The plan of going to picnic or the plan of organizing a picnic is put off from till tomorrow, okay, by our school, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Now, who's next?
Mummy,
Who is this me?
ma'am, Aryan.
First of all, you sit properly, Aryan. Sit properly. Sit up. Yeah. Now I can
My
see you.
friend put off for playing tomorrow because he don't want to play today. Ma'am, one mistake.
Yeah, what he said, I couldn't get it. Wait a bit, Janvi. Repeat it,
Okay, ma'am.
Aryan.
My friend put off to play tomorrow because he was watching TV.
Your friend put off to play tomorrow because he was
Because he was
watching
watching
TV.
TV.
Now, Janvi, what is his mistake?
Ma'am, in the previous sentence, he used the he don't want to play with me.
Earlier, right?
Yes. And then I correct.
Okay, fine. Now,
When I
who
come
is next?
Janvi.
Janvi, okay, come up.
Okay. My father's boss has put off the meeting until tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Okay, fine. Now, Rishita, your turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Your turn.
My school picnic put off is put off. My school picnic is put off
Till next week.
after tomorrow.
Huh? Day after tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Until day after tomorrow. Okay. Anirudh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. What? Where are you?
Ma'am, I am here only.
So, don't you know what you have to do? Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I know the sentence. And my sentence is that my mother always try to keep patience while teaching me, but because of my procrastination towards playing, she makes a pathetic situation for her.
Okay. So, you always try to put off your task. So, for that, your mother she's suffering a lot, okay? Just because of your pathetic situation, your mama is also in that pathetic condition, right?
Ma'am,
That scenario.
exams, ma'am, in exams are of 80 or 50 marks, and there are total 7 to 8 chapters,
Oh my God, really?
which are of 6 or 8 pages long.
Oh, so you are going through some pathetic situation indeed. I can understand. Okay. So now you are just preparing for your exam, I guess, right?
Ma'am, exam are ended.
That is over. Okay, fine. That's why I can see a smile on your face. Yeah, big smile.
Ma'am, ma'am, but he said procrastinating.
Yes, wait a bit, wait a bit. No problem. Okay, so now Anirudh, you didn't use this phrasal verb over there, right? So come up with phrasal verb. Yes, small one sentence. Don't try to stretch
And
too long.
same one.
Hey, you use procrastination only. Come on.
Okay. So,
Simple, simple, short.
sentence to put off.
Yeah.
Whenever I go out, I always put off to pick some jewelry and always take a metal detector in my hand.
I didn't get you. What do you want to say exactly? What do you understand by put off?
And
Mhm.
the
Yes.
pardon, please, what you said?
I asked you, what do you understand by put off?
Put off.
Hmm.
Ma'am, ma'am, put off means that we are going to do something off.
We are going to do something off. Now let me clear.
Ma'am, its meaning is procrastination, and procrastination means like um,
Yes, yes.
ma'am, to be much excited for doing one thing.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow,
Ma'am,
wow, wow. You understood this now. Listen,
ma'am,
listen to me. देखो अनिरुद्ध क्या होता है? Put off का मतलब होता है मान लो आपको कुछ होमवर्क मिला है और सैटरडे संडे यू हैव ऑफ बट आज अभी आप खाली बैठे हैं बट व्हाट इज देयर ना यू आर थिंकिंग आई हैव डे ऑफ लाइक टुमारो एंड डे आफ्टर टुमारो आई हैव ऑफ ओके so you are just putting off your task you are not doing currently you are thinking like okay why shouldn't I go with some Nobita and everything means जो भी कार्टून आप देखते हैं so you are fully immersed in watching that cartoon movie okay now your mom she comes she says Anirudh why don't you just complete your homework because tomorrow or day after tomorrow it may be like we have some plan to go out so you say okay mama I will do it later on means you are putting off your task got it means you are not doing then and there you are means you are just what I say like postpone or I would say to hold your task it's delay to delay in something मतलब तुरंत नहीं करना उसको डिले करना है समझे
yes, ma'am.
अनिरुद्ध
Yes, ma'am.
now correct your sentence and come up with the right one
Then whenever I am doing work and if the work is very less, then I always put off that work and go out and watch TV in the मैम मैम उसको क्या कहते हैं मैम लाइक बहाना बनाना तो मैम उसको हम क्या कहेंगे
excuses I make excuses
I make excuses for eating food and then go out and watch TV.
okay. Listen you use whenever I am doing something like with continuous tense you have used. So don't do the same. Whenever I do, with in present tense you have to use. Why? Because that is your habit, and habit particularly we just suggest to speak in simple present tense. Okay, got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, not whenever I am doing. No, that is wrong. Grammatically, it is wrong. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's a whenever I do. This is your habit. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Aryan, your turn.
Ma'am, I'm done.
You're done, so why your hand is raised over here? Divya, Sujita. Sujita, come up.
Yes, ma'am. My father put off to buy a new iPhone.
My father put off the idea of buying a new iPhone. How is it? Yeah, Sujita. My father putting off the plan of buying a new iPhone. How is it? How does it sound? Which is right? Your sentence structure is also right, but that is not very much clear. So you should say put off the plan of buying something. Got it? You said that
Can you tell the full sentence?
my father. Okay, I'm just writing it down over here. Okay, please check it. My father put off the plan of buying
New iPhone.
a new iPhone. Okay, now check it.
My father took off the plan of buying a new iPhone.
Got it? The plan. Okay, not the my father put off buy a new iPhone. No, no, no. Okay, okay. Now Rishita, come up. Your turn.
Ma'am, can I tell another sentence?
After Rishita. Rishita, your sentence.
Ma'am, I can understand. Can you speak, explain again?
पुट ऑफ का मतलब होता है किसी भी काम को स्थगित कर देना, तुरंत नहीं करना. जैसे मान लीजिए गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस में आपने कुछ अपना फॉर्म दिया है, सो व्हाट इज देयर ना, वो अपना काम डिले करते हैं, तुरंत नहीं करते हैं. उसको पूरी की पूरी फाइल्स इकट्ठी करके रख देते हैं अपने साइड में. So they always try to delay their task or put off. They just try to put off. समझिए? Is it clear? To delay something.
Yes, ma'am.
You can say, suppose you have been delegated any task from school. Okay, suppose ma'am has assigned you any task, Rishita. So your mom can say, Rishita, you don't have much time, so please, you know, like from day after tomorrow, your exam is around the corner. So don't put off this task till tomorrow. You should finish it currently, right away. Okay. Then after you can just go and hit the books and prepare for the exam. So don't put off this task till tomorrow. Do it right now. Got it? समझ आया ऋषिता?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sujita, come up with your sentence.
Yes, ma'am. I put off to write my homework.
Huh? Come again.
I put off to write my homework.
No, Sujita, I put off to write nahi. I put off the plan of writing my homework right now. I put off the idea of writing my homework right now. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
I put off the thought idea. Okay? Something like that. There should be something. Okay?
Oh,
You are not using na, that term. That's why.
after tomorrow.
Yeah, what after tomorrow? Tomorrow. Huh?
Means
Mm-hmm.
I will write my homework tomorrow.
I will write my homework tomorrow.
Write my homework tomorrow. Sorry.
Yeah, you are putting off till tomorrow, right?
I understood what is she saying. She's trying to say that retain means to do something tomorrow. You said like that, right?
Yeah. Not only tomorrow, but not currently. Right away, you are not doing the same, okay? You are thinking, okay, I will do it later on. Okay, so that is kind of procrastination only. That's why now I suggest that don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Because listen. Life is unpredictable. Okay, what is going to happen in the next moment? We are not aware of this. Suppose you have got, for example, you have received 3 homework today. Okay, you have completed 2 tasks. Now you are enjoying. You are dancing, playing. You are thinking, okay, tomorrow I will finish my third task. But tomorrow, what happens? Some of the guests they are there at your place, right? And now you are busy playing with them. You didn't get time. Sunday is over. Saturday is over. Now tomorrow is your school. So what is your fault? If you completed that task on Friday itself, so you wouldn't have punished. Okay, but you wouldn't have got punished at school. So this is how. So अगर आपको जो काम अभी टाइम मिल रहा है उसी में करो, उसको टालो मत. इट मींस दिस. ओके, गॉट इट? डोंट पुट ऑफ. Okay, very simple. One picture description. I want to see the idea of your imagination power, right? How you can imagine and describe this picture. Very sweet and very, I would say, captivating picture.
Ma'am, I have done this activity in my GK quiz also, which I had in my school.
Mhm. Now, what I'm going to do, listen to me very
And
carefully.
quite easy for me.
Okay, fine. Hmm. Uh, I'm gonna share with you all one of the picture, right? It's so lovely. Okay, now describe this picture. It's quite easy for you all. Come on. How can you elaborate this picture? I want to see your brain. How beautifully you can describe this picture. Sai, stop writing. Now think about this picture first. Last activity of this session. Quickly come up. Yeah. Yes, come up. Wow, lovely now. Anirudh, you love
Ma'am,
it
I
also?
can do it, ma'am. It's quite easy.
Oh, Anirudh, it's not easy. It is
Ma'am,
like,
it's easy.
no. Listen. It's not a walk in the park. You know, it's quite rocket science. I'm just going to judge you all. How beautifully you can explain this picture. Red tomatoes are there, right?
Now you
So,
have to explain
what
this
comes
picture,
up in
yeah?
your mind? I don't know. I'm not going to just give you any hint, but I want to check how you can just elaborate this picture. Up to you. Now, come on. I would say break a leg. Okay, now start. Raise your hand first, quickly. Don't say me, ma'am, may I. Please raise your hand quickly. And don't think like somehow I will complete this. Okay. First of all, just grab your thought. Hey, Anirudh, grab your thought.
Ma'am, I have grabbed all of my thoughts. Ma'am, my brain is full of thoughts.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
And no
I'm
space to think anybody else.
okay. Okay, Anirudh. Now, let me check who has raised hand first. Okay, I will just allow that person only. You didn't raise your hand, Anirudh. How can I just allow you? No,
Ma'am,
not this.
I raised my hand at first.
Okay, sweetheart, just raise your hand in the application quickly. First is like Anirudh, that what is his name? Dash. Dash, come up.
Okay, ma'am.
Your thoughts are oozing out. Yeah. Raise
Okay,
your
ma'am.
hand. Yeah.
In this picture, there were 4 tomatoes. The tomatoes are looking very fresh and red, and their upper part have the color green. I think the man had also sprinkled some water on it to make tomatoes more fresh and tasty. The tomatoes are looking very tasty because they are fresh, and nothing chemical object particles in, was included in it is included in was included in it. They they were put on the wood uh, wooden table, and there are total four tomatoes. These tomatoes, if someone will cook food with these tomatoes, so his food will become more tasty because it depends on the quality of the tomato. The, the I think the were uh, tomato are fresh without any chemical applied in it. So if someone eat these tomatoes, so the if any man or someone eat these tomatoes, so they will become very healthy by this because there is no chemical and any type of these things applied in it. And and if the man had sprinkled the water on it, because if he because by water the tomato will become more fresh and healthy and tasty also, and the food our food will become more tasty because the tomato if tomato will be fresh. Ma'am, done.
Okay, so repeatedly you are using dash like no chemicals are used in this tomato. Instead of that, you can say these tomatoes are quite fresh and seems like non-hybrid. Non-hybrid. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Wait a bit. I'm just writing it down. Okay, guys. Non-hybrid. Okay. Fine. Hmm. Let me check who is next. Yeah, Divya, come up. Divya, Sujita. Divya,
Ma'am,
come up. First Sujita, then Divya. Sujita, come up.
okay, ma'am. In this picture, we can see four tomatoes. They are red color. Um, they are in one mm, wooden plate like that. They are healthy for eating, and um, and they are used for uh, means cooking some tomato curry. Some curries are there. Mm, they are very healthy for eating. Also, um, they are very dark reddish, and the and um,
Okay, Divya, now your turn. Divya, come up quickly. Divya, don't
and
suggest her. Don't suggest her.
top, in the top, with the top in color of dark green, looking very great. Thank you.
Divya, Okay, Divya, come up. Divya, are you there, Divya?
Ma'am, finish.
No, no, Divya. I'm just calling to Divya. Divya, are you there? Hey, background supporter. Huh?
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Divya,
Yes, ma'am.
background supporter of Sujita. Oh,
Oh,
okay, now. Oh, please
ma'am.
come up. Now you
Ma'am, can
have.
I tell now?
Now, no way, no way. Now your turn is over. Divya, come up.
Ma'am, but I didn't see.
Okay, no, I didn't tell. Now you saw somewhere. Did I say? No, na? Oh, close your eyes. Divya, come up.
Okay, ma'am. In this image, we can in this image we can see in this image we can see there are some term. How can we say?
No, 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 no. You just describe this. Okay, describe. Sujita, don't disturb her. Yes, Divya.
In this image we can see there are some four tomatoes placing on some wooden table or some wooden plates, and there are four tomatoes looking very shiny and looking reddish, having a dark green top. Dark green top. The tomatoes are rich in vitamin C, and they are used for our heart problems usually, and it is used in salads and some curries. There is no curry without any tomatoes, and there is means all are all curries are there. Sorry, there is tomato in all the curries because it is the main type main type of vegetable in curries, and there are so many types of tomatoes like normal tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, and some other. And we also use these tomatoes in soup, sandwiches, and normally we use the sauces, tomato sauce, for anything like which is very delicious sandwiches. We all use this tomato, and um, these tomatoes are very great to look and taste also. Naturally, it is a fruit, but we all use it like a vegetable. Some of the people eat this by not cooking also because it is a fruit. And thank you.
Lovely. Very nicely explained. Right?
Ma'am, may I?
Anirudh, mute yourself.
Ma'am,
Now I will just give you a chance at last. You shout it now in the classroom. So Divya, actually you did really nice, and you can say this way. In every curry we add tomatoes, and tomatoes really enhance the texture and the taste of any food or the food. It just make the food flavorful, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now whosoever will say na may I will just take them at last. Punishment. Raise your hand quickly. Janvi, come up.
Okay, ma'am. So, first of all, thank you, ma'am, for allowing me to describe this wonderful picture. In this image, I can see four tomatoes in dark red color. I think it is the fresh tomatoes. These tomatoes are these tomatoes, we can have these type of tomatoes in the village in the farm only here. Some of the tomatoes are made on it. We use injections, but I think in this there is not any injection. It's proper healthy tomatoes. From tomato we can make the curries and some of the sauces, spice and the sauces. And one if means in this image, talking about in this image some of the water dupes and drops are there. I think the vegetable man dropped some of the water on it for looking if he will do that, so it will look more appropriating. And tomato is sold in every places, but it is the king of the fruits. I think it is known as a fruit, but it comes in the vegetable side, and it is the king of vegetables. Because without it, we can't make any vegetable, any curry. And the price of I think it is the 1 gram only, or the half gram, because in 1 or the half gram we get 4 or 5 tomatoes only. I think the chef brought the 5 tomatoes for the for making Maggie, because on Maggie the tomatoes you have to add the tomatoes not that much. If we will add half only, so it would be enough. So I think the chef put the half or 1 tomato only. Thank you.
Divya, now listen. First of all, you said like injection or something. So it is not the right term. These tomatoes are not injected, or they are not hybrid. Hybrid tomatoes, okay? One thing, or non-hybrid. These are non-hybrid tomatoes, right? You can say
Okay.
tomatoes sold. Tomatoes are not selling anything. Tomatoes sold. It is tomatoes are sold. Passive form. Tomatoes are sold by someone, now. Got it, Divya? Yeah. Janvi? So this is like you should say tomatoes are sold in everywhere, right? Not tomatoes sold everywhere. It means tomatoes किसी को बेच रहे हैं, right? Tomatoes को कोई बेच रहा है. That is passive form. Got it? And the third point is like you mentioned that someone has dropped down some water, something you are telling. So you are looking for a particular word, that is some of the waters are sprinkled on these tomatoes to keep them fresh. Sprinkled. छींटे मारते हैं पानी के, ठीक है जानवी? Are you there, Janvi? Okay. Sai, come up.
Okay, ma'am. In this picture, we can see some fresh tomatoes. They are looking so tempting. The lower part of the tomato is colored with the lower part of the tomato is colored red. The light coming on it makes it even more captivating and delicious. We can also see the tip of it, which is dark green in color. It's like a composition of tomatoes where we can see some tomatoes spread it around. I think that um, some water is also sprinkled on the. Just a second, just a second. Is my voice clear?
Yes, your
Speaking
voice
up.
is clear. I think. Yes, your voice is clear. I think some call is coming, right?
Yeah, it's coming only, but I'm not able to answer it.
Okay, fine. Carry on.
Yeah. It's over. Okay. Some water is also sprinkled on it. I think these tomatoes are sold and they are on the shelf of one of sweet home of kitchen, one of a sweet kitchen of a home. Just see the water, the velvet color of the tomatoes, and its shine. It really looks so delicious and tempting. Can you even imagine a curry without tomatoes? Like it's used to make the paste and our masalas. Then, like we cannot even imagine a day without these red balls of without these red balls. They also have a lot beneficial. They also have a lot benefits on our nutrition. It also has a lot nutritional benefits like for our health. Also the tomatoes look fully fresh without uh, they also don't look stale, and I think that they are just like they were just plucked out from the farm to the shop, and the shopkeeper has gone, and in a fraction of seconds the tomato is here at the kitchen. That's the reason it's not pale. Also, by the looks of tomatoes, it can be assumed that no pesticides and chemicals are used to make these tempting balls. Like they look very yummy. Whenever I see such pictures of tomatoes, one song pops up into my mind. It's a Hindi song named Aha Tamatar Bade Majedar. Wah Tamatar Bade Majedar. Thank you.
Lovely, lovely. And the idea of adding question over there, I really like that idea the most. Like, right? So whenever you are just means elaborating any picture and all, or whenever you have been just given any topic and you are speaking on that, so if you can use WH family some questions over there, so you can sound more alluring, captivating, and attractive as well, right? Good. Keep on going. Okay,
Excuse me,
now,
ma'am. I want to leave now. Like it's
yeah, I
my
know,
dinner time
I
at
know.
9 o'clock.
Yes, yes, you can. Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye
Good
bye.
night. Sweet dreams.
Good night to you too. Okay. The Anirudh, come up quickly.
Ma'am, I'm remaining.
Yeah, so raise your hand now.
That's
Anirudh,
why.
come up.
Just please 1 second.
Ma'am,
I was
can
just
I leave?
yes, ma'am. So this is a picture of some tomatoes, and there are total 5 tomatoes. But the fifth tomato is hidden between the 4 tomatoes and is not found in the picture. But I can see the little stem of that picture. So I am counting it the fifth tomato. And once these tomatoes were picked out of the farm by the farmer, and the farmer took it out and packed it in some cart and went sent it to some shops, and in the shops the shopkeeper took that tomatoes and put it on some table or the cart again, and then threw some sprinkles of water onto the tomatoes to protect them from some pesticides, insects, and other animals. And sometimes shopkeepers also put preservatives on them so these can be more good along the whole year. And but they don't know that if we will eat preservatives in which are mixed in tomato, then our body will get much harm that if we eat it in a high capacity, then we then that we can cause death also. So adding preservatives is not good sometimes, but shopkeepers to gain money do this thing to protect them from getting loss of money, and but never think about others. And some shopkeepers are who always think about others and also good do things like this shopkeeper who has sprinkled some water and also took a photo of these, and which are looking so tasty and yummy. Can you imagine that tomatoes are so much yummy when sprinkled water and put on a fresh towel and then design into your name, and then it has came with some special offer. So would you like to eat that tomatoes? Obviously yes, because tomatoes are healthy for us body, and tomatoes are healthy for our body also, and for mind and for other things. And these contain of vitamin C also, which is good for our eyes and other parts of our body. Same as carrot. And I like the most this one. But as same as Sai said, same song comes to my mind, which I always play from my little sister, which is playing near my chair. Thank you.
Okay, which I play for my younger sister, right? That song. Okay, fine, lovely. Aha, tomato, bada mazedar, right?
Mom, she is just eating beside me.
Okay, because these
By
tomatoes are
playing
quite
that
temp.
song only.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you for sharing. Now we have another member. Rishika, quickly
Then
come up.
may I leave? And may I leave? It's my dinner time.
Yes, yes, yes. Go.
Bye,
Bye
ma'am.
bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night. Bye bye.
Hale.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Quickly.
ma'am,
Ano naman sa'yo?
I see in this picture four tomatoes. That is that's very fresh. Its color is darkish red. On its topper, color is darkish green.
Ano stop it.
When sprinkled on water on it,
Make it fresh. Make it fresh. Make it fresh.
make it fresh. My mother go to the market and purchase some tomatoes, making of vegetables. Without tomatoes, any vegetables is not tasty. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Thank you for sharing your insight. Now we have Aryan as well. Aryan, come up. Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
quickly describe this picture.
Okay. This picture is based on tomatoes. These tomatoes are very fluffy. I think there is not. It is a non-hybrid tomatoes, and they are grown in the farm. And the sprinkled water, the sprinkled water, it is all looking nice from the tomatoes. If It has sprayed on tomatoes and it was looking very nice. And if we sold it, we sold it, so I think that the shopkeepers are earning more monies. And they are telling that these are fresh tomatoes, but they are not, because there are some shopkeepers that are very clever, that are selling us some other types, I mean chemical types tomatoes. In that there is more color. By that, the people feel that yeah, it's a real tomato. But who knows that it's the chemical sprayed tomato? We should not see. We should have some some patience and think what types of tomatoes we should buy. Like this only we have to buy, and these tomatoes are used in salad and many more. Ma'am sir has sent me the link, so may I join? And I have finished.
Okay, so now you have made some mistakes over here, Aryan. First, you used monies. Monies. What is this term? Monies? Have you ever heard? Okay, second, you said shopkeepers that. No, that is also wrong, right?
Ma'am,
And
can
you
you repeat
mentioned
again?
shopkeepers that. There are many shopkeepers that. Those. Okay, that should be those. And you mentioned it is tomato, something like that. Not it's. These tomatoes are. There are many, not single one.
No, ma'am,
Like,
means I have spoken these tomatoes only. Means the at starting only means it was having some issue. That's why.
no, actually, in between that, no, you use. Okay, you are in flow, you couldn't just notice that. So these three particular things, I noticed that you have made mistake. Okay, so that's why I always say that whenever you are speaking, just try to control the pace of your speech so that you won't make more mistakes, right? You should have the control of your speech on your speech, but you don't have control. You just you just go with the flow and you make a lot of mistakes, so you have to take care of the same. Okay, Aryan, rest. Yeah,
Okay.
you're quite confident. Yeah, keep on going. Okay, bye bye, take care.
Right, right, ma'am.
99. Yeah, so now it is like okay, sorry, by mistake. Okay, so we are on the verge of the session. So Rishika, do you have any query, dear? Rishika,
कुछ पूछना है?
No, ma'am.
so how did you find the session? Is it okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Session
Okay,
is
so
fantastic.
just feel free. Okay, feel free, because you know, like we are like learning, students are learning advanced vocabulary, right? So be comfortable. Okay, there is no any hard and fast rule that you have to be fear of anything. So don't worry about the same. Okay, got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Or in between, if you have any query, you can ask me. Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take care. Bye bye. Now I'm going to wrap up the session. Good night.
Okay, bye, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Good night.
Bye. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye bye.